Wait a minute, we got to get a lot more people here. We only got 2. Okay. Wait a few more minutes. Let's get this up a little bit further. Okay. I might have been picking up my channel on the other phone. Let's get some more people here. Well, I guess this is all we're going to be able to get. Okay, let's get started on this. Okay. This is what we're doing. We're going to see whether the brand new Milwaukee Gen 2 Surge, how much it really can break free, and can you use it to take lugs off your car. And I got the most powerful battery Milwaukee makes, 12 amp forge. Okay, let's start here. Okay. Okay. The top one we're working on. Let's see if I'm picking up on my other phone. Give me a minute here. Still waiting. Okay. I'm not waiting around forever. Okay. Let's torque it. I got it set on 30 foot-pounds on a torque wrench, and I'm using a torque meter at the same time. Okay. Looks like we're finally back. Good. Now, let's get going on this before my internet screws up again. Ugh. This is what you get for Comcast. Okay, let's get this test going. Okay. Let's 38 foot-pounds. Okay. Now let's try to loosen it with the Gen 2 Surge. 12 amp Forge battery. Okay. Now let's tighten it up with the Bosch. This is the GDS 18V 350. This is their compact. Okay. Now, let's go this one. Let's do it like a pattern, like when you take wheels off. Okay. Now, let's set it on. That's 38. Let's go. I'm going to turn on 46 and see what it actually comes up with. There's no way it's that. $68. $68 foot-pounds. Okay, that'll be that one there. It did it. Okay. Tighten it up with the Bosch. Okay. Now we're going to go over here. Pattern just like now. Let's tighten it to 80. Well, let's make it 76. Okay. Okay. 71 foot-pounds. 71. Wow. It did it. Let's see out of curiosity what it can tighten to. We went there to there, so we're on here now. Okay, let's see what it actually tightens to. We're on here. Okay. Set to 0. Wait a minute. Okay. $64. We tighten it to the 64. Okay. Now, let's tighten that again. There. Now here. Okay. Okay. Let's tighten this to 85. There. Zero. Okay. 90. 90 foot-pounds. Okay. Wow, I did that way too easy. Let's do that again. Okay. Okay. 110 foot-pounds. What do you know? Now here. Now, let's go. Let's try 120. $124. Okay. It did it. Okay. Okay. Now we start all over again. Yuck. Okay. Okay, let's start it here again. Now, let's go. Let's try to go 150. Zero. $146. Okay. I'd rather doubt it'll do this. Okay. It did it. Okay. Now, we're at 146. go 160. Now, is this the one we're tightening? Now, let me make sure. Let me loosen it. Okay. Let me stand up. That's the one we're doing. Back to 0. $158. Okay. What do you know? Okay. Let's go here. There. Okay. Let's go. $175. That one. 185. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now we go there. Let's go 200. If I can even hit 200. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's going to loosen that. It says 159, but I think it's more than that. Let's try to loosen it up first with this. It's not stripped. Okay. Now, let's try that again. Okay. Got it dialed in at 200. Let's try to get 200. $170. $172. Whew, that's about as much as I can do without breaking out the big torque. But I don't want to break any of my lug nuts on here. Okay. Let's see what it can do. Okay. 12 amp forge. Still got 3 bars on it. Wow. I broke the stud. These studs should better go over 200 with no problem. Whew. Last one. Okay. Now, let's back it off. We'll use the surge to just back it off. Okay. It's this one. Okay. This is my last one. I'm getting beat trying to do this, and I'm not using a big bar. Zero. It says 165, but I think it's way more than that. Ugh, brother. Okay. On beat, we know this does about 200 foot-pounds. Okay, let's see what it tightens to. Okay. Starting to get a little warm. Okay. Let's reset it. Let's loosen it. It's on 0. Okay, brother. Tightens overboard. What do you think? Oh, that says 43 foot-pounds. We all know that this new Surge Gen 2 does about 200 foot-pounds at the most. Okay. Brother. I never took so many lugs off and on a vehicle. I just wonder if it's going to move. Wonder if it's going to move what this Bosch GDS 18V 350C can tighten to. Okay, let's see if it can even do it. Okay, let's see. Yep. I'm going to thread that in by hand. In all my life, I've never fucked up a stud. You treat it better than you treat your pecker. I never had to change one. Okay. Okay, let's try to loosen this one. Okay. I think I already did that one. Well, let's do it. Tighten up every single one. Well, it seems to be able to loosen. It seems to be able to loosen what this Bosch. This is the GDS 18V 350C compact impact wrench. I did a test on this about 4 months ago. It loosens 300 foot-pounds. So you got to figure this tightens to almost 2 maybe. Because the reason why they call it a 350 is they say it tightens to 350. No. I mean, it loosens to 350. No. It only loosens to 300. So you got to figure if it loosens to 300, it has to tighten to almost 200. There's always 100, 200 foot-pounds less. So the new Surge Gen 2 can go to 200. It can loosen what this can tighten to. So we know that this Gen 2 Surge is equal to this Bosch 350 GDS 18B 350 in loosening. So they're both about even. They're both awful close in size. Difference is one's hydraulic and one's a compact impact wrench. And this has got a 12 amp forged battery on it. And this has just got an 8 amp power, core battery, from Bosch, power core. So you got to figure this battery puts out way more oomph than this battery does. This is the top of the line forged battery you can buy for the money. This is $300+. This battery you can get for $100. This is a 21700 cell, 21700 cell tabless. These two tools are equal. They're equal. Hydraulic, regular compact impact wrench. So we proved that this basically does have some power. You could use it for lug nuts. Let's just go over and take a look at my back wheel and see if I can just loosen any random lug nut on it. Okay, random lug nut. Let's spray them first, otherwise I'll never get the lug nuts off. Okay. Always use blaster. Helps loosen up rusted stuff. Swear by it. My dad used it 60 years ago, and I've been using it for 40 years. Okay. As long as everybody can see. Let's just try to loosen this one. Nope. 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 Yep. It loosened one. That's it. So, and I haven't had these lug nuts off in probably 3 months. Okay. Okay. It's not going to be able to take your lug nuts off. I don't know who I'm talking to. This is not going to be able to take your lug nuts off if it's been sitting for, let's say a while. Forget it. It's a hydraulic. But it only did one of those. That's all it could do was one, but not bad. And this is the most powerful battery. Do you realize that this battery is $300? This is only $200. This is $500 right here. You can spend your money somewhere else for taking off your lug nuts. Like you could probably spend $200 to take your lug nuts off. instead of spending $500 right here. This is $300 battery, $200 hydraulic surge Gen 2. You had a socket, you had a charger, $600. But at least loosened one of them. So one of them, now let's just try a fun test here for a minute. And then we're going to probably quit this. Okay. Rigid, right angle, model number, R8721, right angle impact wrench with their tabless battery EXP battery. I'd rather doubt they even do this. Of course it won't. I'll have the video uploaded tomorrow. I installed this lag on this log, doing a torque test of the Bosch, strongest drill in the world, the 1330. Watch the video later, tomorrow. It'll show how much torque it took to put this far in. That Bosch world's strongest drill does have some foot-pounds to it. It installed this, and this impact wrench here, right angle, can't even remove it. Now, I'm surprised how strong that Bosch is, and I know I got two more drills that are stronger than that. So, okay, Eric, the Bearded Tool Guy signing off. I'll be going back online in a few more days for some more live streams. But being sure to watch the video, because I set a new personal record for a hammer drill driver putting out